Even from the picture, I can see like some issues with damp. Seeing this in the actual listing this is an immediate no for me. Hi, I am Ülker. I'm one of the senior designers here in Resi. SW16. Where is that? Okay, I'm gonna look at the map first and then I'll look at the property. Upper Norwood, St. Stratham. Okay, it's not too bad given that what I'm looking at is a freehold property. You're quite close to parks. There's like schools around as well. You would look at council tax band. I don't even know what that means in that borough, but 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's got a conservatory. No. Some period features. Decent sized bathroom, decent sized ensuite. Standalone toilet, no, that's a no. It's very old style, very dingy. Imagine sitting in a cubicle. But it's just how things used to work. More technology, more availability to change these right now. Yellow walls, no. I think the house sits on a different level, but the garden is on a decking, red flag. So it needs to be amended. It's already got an extension to it. Maybe? It looks like when they did the extension, they just didn't put away the earth. To be honest, I think I would check and try and understand why the extensions were done in the way they were done. So I would probably check the planning history. That's just the nerd in me talking. It looks like they've done bolt-on extension rather than doing full width extensions. So maybe that's the first thing I would want to check, if there's proper history or proper legislation or kind of actual applications behind it. Try and understand why the levels were so different. End of terrace properties have a little bit more opportunity to extend than if you were a mid terrace property. So this one's already got a bit of an extension happening around, but adding a little bit more, especially onto the loft, could really change on how you live. And if it's got PD rights, you can do a hip to gable, create a much bigger dormer because it's got an EPC rating of D as well. So that also gives you an option to properly retrofit the property, expand, and you can kind of increase the efficiency, adding on to windows, adding on insulation, even changing boilers if you were thinking simple. You can definitely redo the utility. Even from the picture, I can see some issues with damp. Above the shelves on the ceiling, there's a little bit of a damp, and also above the door, it could cause bigger issues for you, so it just might involve a little bit more work. Oh yeah, you can actually see this. I've not spotted it, but you can see a crack on the wall. And a bit of a more damp issue, so look out, especially near skirtings, above windows, above door lintels, or literally junctions where the corners meet. You can easily spot these. You probably won't end up seeing black mold because they will just paint over it. In bathrooms and in wet spaces, it is acceptable to have a little bit of a kind of spots around, especially near tiles and everything. But I think in the utility, given that it is supposed to be a dry room, seeing this in the actual listing this is an immediate no for me. I would keep the range cooker in the kitchen. That's nice.